Welcome back to another Tera Plays Tera video. Today's video we are going to be going over Tera Console's 1.5 build update. So the first thing we're going to cover in this patch note is the changes to gold. If you remember in the last patch notes, the dev mentioned about the gold inflation, and here are the changes. Concentrated ectoplasm is only going to give you 10 silver instead of 1000 gold. Scavenge supplies, devil's claws, and dragon skulls are also only going to give 10 silver instead of 10 gold. So I highly suggest if you have any ecto and you need gold, sell them now. But if you need your ecto, don't worry, there is a new way to get a lot of gold we'll cover in a bit. Now let's go over some dungeon changes. Bahar Sanctum is finally coming back out as a level 470 dungeon. Mango Mire is also making a rare appearance at a 455 item level. Within that, Corsair is sadly getting closed. So, what does this mean? Well, Bahar Sanctum's back in. Amazing. Glad to see it back. Within that, though, do you know there is a notice the devs want to put out about Anthros Abyss hard mode? Currently, there will be a bug in this update that you can only instance matchmake the dungeon, and they plan to fix the bug in the next update. Also, we talked about the gold increase that the devs are adding. That's because Ravenous Gorge and Absinthe will now only be a matchmake dungeon, but when you finish the dungeon, you'll get 10,000 gold upon completion. But do understand, with this change, these two dungeons cannot be reset with instant reset scrolls anymore. Corsair's stronghold is getting a really decent update to its reward pool. That being that anytime you win Corsairs, you'll get 5 of some token. If you lose, you get 3 of this specific coin, is what the patch notes actually call it. But this coin can be traded for pretty decent rewards, and that is, there's no set amount of coin for rewards on the patch notes, but I'll go over that when it comes to the game. But within that, for stigmas, you can get stat changing stones for uncommon, rare, and superior. There's a bunch of cosmetics, and then for extra rewards, there's a glyph coupon, a bunch of different XP boosts. You can get elite status gold. The ones I would be looking at more is the rare Rex guaranteed crate. So a bunch of stuff. You can check the patch notes directly or wait for me to do the follow-up video to see how much stuff costs. But overall, that's a nice update, I think, to Corsairs. And the Bellocrom credit shop has been reworked to give gold and silver plates, which is also a very nice update. The anniversary event is also coming out from the 13th all the way to July 22nd. If you've been around for this event, you know how it works. If you're new, you can get 35 tokens a day just being logged in. Basically, you can exchange these tokens for rewards. This year's reward pool is a full Fraxum set. You can only get each piece once per account. The accessory set box, again once per account. Cat's Paw Catnip Inner Rare Exchange Ticket. You can get a Flying Skill Glimmering Ice Dragon Ash Fury and Astra Fury. You can get 2 Mixed Stigma Crate Legendary only. You can get 100 Stat Change Stone Superiors per account. And you can get some just overall useful consumables. Do note the merchant to exchange these coins will be in Highwatch. And if you want, you can bank your anniversary coins, you just can't trade them. The next thing we're going to go over in this patch note is a very small class balance adjustment, and that is Priest. You now have 2 times that you can use your backstep. Not sure if this is a charge or how they are working it, but it'll have 2 times instead of 1 time. Brawler, you can get more aggro by doing damage. This patch does come with a new equipment, and that is 3 different types of brooches that have been added. Akaya's Savagery, Akaya's Splendor, and Akaya's Adamant's Brooch. We'll find out more details once they're in the game. Next, I want to go over just a bunch of overall game changes that I couldn't fit really in. I didn't want to separate them all into multiple categories. And that is that there is a premium specialty store that will be added to Highwatch, and you can buy special items in the premium specialty store. Within this, I believe, by the way the patch notes are laid out, you can get the Brilliant Gem crates, the Valkyrian Federation Combat Supply crates, and the Aboria's Plate crates from the store. No more details than that. Leaderboards have also changed that Bahar Sanctum and Pitapetrex are now added to the leaderboard. Bahar is replacing Cursed AA, Pitapetrex I guess is just replacing VS on the leaderboard. There's no note of VS being closed though. Within that, there is also a new reward from the Vanguard request that has been added, and that is the Valkyrie Federation coin. This coin can be exchanged for multiple items, and this coin is also how you're going to get the new brooch from the coin shop. World events have also been changed, that Stigma Shards have been removed from Avenging Talons, and if you now have Elite Gold, you have a 100% uptime on a complete Crystal Bind. They've also changed the starting location of Bahar for when you enter the dungeon, as well as the teleport position has been changed, so when you use the Vanguard, you're actually at the teleport instead of the town. You can also now obtain an entropy circlet from the Vanguard initiative. Inside this patch note, the devs want to tease something that they are releasing the next update, and that is they want to make a change to T4 etchings. And this change is that we can now dismantle any of the etchings and purchase ones we choose. So if you get, let's say, a power etching, you can dismantle it and eventually get an energetic etching. We'll have more information next update about what the actual conversion rate is. Finally, I do apologize that I didn't make a slide for it, but that's just some overall bug fixes that I'll cover now. The major one is that the Battle Pass Black Rabbit item is now fixed, so we can purchase our Battle Pass finally. They also fixed an issue with the quest, the last thing we wanted to see. The progress now has been fixed. There was an issue where the daily bonus of Vanguards was giving a wrong item. That item has been removed. There was also an issue with mismatch between class mark and actual contents level. This issue has been fixed. That is it for the patch notes that have been released. If you have any questions or you want to see the notes exactly and read them yourself, they will be linked in the description of this video. As I said, if you got any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments section. If you like this video, then go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and sub, as I am trying to reach a goal. And for console, if we hit 500 subscribers, I will do a warrior tank guide. That's about it, gamers, and I hope to see you all in Aboria.